Good morning. Are you guys awake? I'm awake. Barely. Just heading to a food bank drive-through. And struggling to wake up completely, but a little bit better. What was I just thinking about? I can't remember. I was gonna share it with you, so I thought I should record right now. I'll just talk as I'm driving. But my brain totally went blank. Oh, I remember now. Alright, so we all know that if we're trying to save money, we need to cut out like unnecessary things, or if we're trying to pay off debt, we need to cut out the fluff, you know, the extra things that we do that we don't need to do. Like for me, like I said in a previous video, or probably multiple times because I repeat myself a lot, what I'm gonna do for myself, and it's a good suggestion if anybody wants to give it a go, you just go ahead, or you're probably happy you're doing it already, is I am not going out to eat as much as I had in the past. Probably when I ran up my debt on my card. But I think the majority of the debt on my card is from my car repairs, but I'm not innocent from buying things I can't afford. I'm sure a lot of us have done that, you know, like maybe not all of you, but I'm sure at one point or another in your life you maybe just got something, maybe you didn't have enough money and I'll just put it on the debit card or whatever. And so like it just happened recently for me, but I was embarrassed. I was at the checkout and my card, it wasn't working for whatever reason, and the sun is right in my face. So I don't know what was going on with it, but I have one and Mitchell has one. It's from our healthcare people. Anyways, his card wasn't working, and I knew there was $85 on there, which is the only reason I even went to the store. And you have to spend it by the end of the month or you lose the money. And so I got eggs and some yogurt and a few other items, and his card was declined. Now I could have just said, well, I'm gonna go figure this out and I'll come back. But I was embarrassed, so I just used my credit card and paid for the food, figuring I'll figure it out later, I will, whatever. But I'm not just gonna leave the food here. And we weren't completely out of eggs. We were down to like 2 dozen, which will be gone in a couple days. So I could have figured it out and went back, but I was embarrassed. And so I just went ahead and purchased the items. Now, I need to stop doing that. I need to, one, make sure my card works on a small purchase, maybe just scan a pack of gum or something, and then if it works, I'm good to go. But I didn't do that. What I did do, I checked my balance before I went, and it showed there was money on there, but it was like some kind of glitch in the system, and his card had put like a hold on it, which it's working now. But I didn't know that, and I was embarrassed. So that's one example that just happened recently to me. But like, I've been out and I'm not gonna be charging things, I'm not gonna be buying things I don't need, and then I'll end up, oh, let's just stop and grab a burger, or oh, you know, let's just grab a soda because I feel weak, or whatever excuse we tell ourselves, right? And so I am going to try to stop doing that more than I do it. That's my goal. Sorry, my eyes leaking. I know I'm not crying. I think I cleaned the garage yesterday, and oh, I'm so sore today. I cleaned and organized, moved stuff around so I can do an indoor yard sale, like in my garage. And so I lifted a lot of stuff, and my back is pretty sore today. Nothing Tylenol won't fix, but I think I got a lot of dust in my eyes, and that is making me have watery eyes. So anyways, if you struggle with that, buying stuff that you can't really afford, you're not alone. I do it all the time, and I'm trying really hard to not do it. One thing I'm famous for in my house is buying stuff when I'm asleep. And I know that's like, how do you buy it when you're asleep is the first question. Well, technically you're not asleep, obviously, but you're sleepy and you're sleep scrolling or just doom shopping, just sitting there like this on your phone, you know? And so a lot of times I'll do that because I'm not ready to fall asleep. My body's not asleep yet. And so I'll just play on my phone. I'll go to Amazon. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? And unfortunately, I have an Amazon card, and so I don't even have to have money available to spend, and I can accidentally buy things that I don't really want. Thankfully, Amazon has a great return policy. So I've had stuff just show up at my house, and I'm like, I don't remember buying that. And Mitch and Codee are, what do you mean you don't remember buying it? And I'm like, I don't know, I was sleeping. I kind of vaguely remember glancing at it, but apparently I checked out. I don't know. So how I'm stopping that is I'm not on my phone when I'm going to sleep usually. I check my messages and then I move my phone far from me, so I'm not sitting there playing on it, you know. But anyways, yeah, I have to, I don't know. My suggestions are to avoid buying food while you're out, is to pack something with you. Eat before you go, first of all, if you can do that. Sometimes it's not easy, like if you have medication you have to take and you have to wait a while before you can eat. You're not always taking food, or maybe you're not even hungry. Like, I just woke up, I'm not hungry. I might be in a couple hours, but I'm not right now. So you have to plan that you might be hungry later and take a snack with you, rather, even if it's a simple peanut butter and jelly sandwich, or, you know, a granola bar, or whatever it is you would like to pack. If it's ham or string cheese, whatever. Get a little cooler bag if you have to keep stuff cold, and just stick it in your purse, and then take it with you everywhere, even to the doctor's office, whatever. That way, while you're out, if you get hungry, you have your food. There's no reason to be tempted to go spend money. And that is what I've been doing. I was going to see if I could show you it real quick. I know this isn't good food, but it's what I have in the car right now. It's basically like a bag of snack candy, granola bars, cookies, things like that. Not just for me, but I do it for Codee too, because your kids can be a big tempter, tempting you into spending money. And so pack little snacks for them as well if you can. I just have a zip baggie of stuff. I don't even have anything fancy. Peanut butter and jelly doesn't need to be refrigerated, so that's our go-to. But definitely have something with you when you're going to be out traveling for any amount of time. So when your kids are like, I'm hungry, you'll be like, here you go, pick something. Because it'll cure their hunger for a moment until you can get home and you make them an actual meal. Or if you know you're going to be out a long time, plan in advance. Make them a sandwich, pack some lunch meat, whatever, you know. Because bringing it from home is way cheaper than stopping somewhere. And you already bought the food at home. You already paid for it, or you already got it at a food drive, or wherever you got your food. You already have it. So you're not having to spend money out. To lower your utility bills, what we've done is anything we don't currently, or like anything we're not currently using, we unplug it. So like, or we try to. We're not perfect, but like I have a fan on me at night, but when I get up in the morning, I'm not in bed, I'm not in that room. I try to unplug it. I definitely turn it off, but I try to unplug things that are not in use. Like my toaster is never plugged in unless I'm making toast. So those are other suggestions that might help lower like your utility bill, which would help you save a little bit of money there. But yeah, and another way to save is if your income is low enough and you qualify, definitely go to the food hall, drive through food banks, food pantries, whatever they're called where you're at, and take advantage of that program that is set up to help those who are needing extra help. And that will also help stretch your food dollars. Alright, I'm going to let you go, and I will see you in a little bit. Alright, just got back from the food drive-thru and got everything unloaded. So let's see what we got. The lady handed me 2 loose bags and a sealed box. I opened up. There's 6 in here, and she gave me 2, so I had 7 total. This one I did open because I wanted to give them a try. They are very tasty. However, they are very high in sugar. 15 added sugar, only 1 protein. So I probably will only keep this one and probably give the other 7 bags away. The best buy date is coming up, but it tasted good. They're not individually wrapped, and they are starting to go a little white, but they still tasted creamy, milk chocolatey, delicious. I received 9 of these. Cold Stone Creamery non-dairy gourmet coffee creamer in a sweet cream flavor. These are also, they have a little bit of time on the Best Buy, but they're very high 5 sugars, and they're added, so they're not even actual. They just added 5 sugars, so I don't know. I'll see if Mitch wants to use them. He only uses a little bit in his coffee. If not, I'll probably see if there's anybody else that would like those. A gallon of skim milk, and then a quart of this Gosner's 1% milk, the shelf stable. This is good until May of next year, so that's awesome to have on hand. Another pack of macaroni noodles, which there's so much you can do with this. Even if you're trying to cut back on carbs, just do a tiny bit. Just make a small salad or something, you know. And then we got 3 bags of these Alaska pollock fish nuggets. These look really good. I'm thinking I'm going to make some fish and chips tonight for dinner. It just sounds good. So I think that's on the menu for tonight. This, I was so excited. We got protein shakes. Y'all know I love my protein shakes. And I was out the other day. I don't know about this winter mint chocolate, but I bet it's good. Oh, because I like regular chocolate, but... And there's 12 in here, I think. Yeah, there's 12 of them. So that's a lot of protein. 2 cans of cream style corn. 1 can of whole tomatoes. A big old bag full of peaches. Yummy. And 2 loaves of this delicious white bread. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, please comment below how you would use this food. If you'd make any special food, would you make sandwiches with these on the bread? What would you use the corn for, just as a side? I've only had it like on top of baked potato, like in a potato bar. I thought it's really good like that, but other than that, I don't really know any special way. I don't usually eat just cream corn, but I've had it on potatoes, so I don't know. Let me know what you would do with it all. Any of your suggestions, comments, please leave those in the comments. Take care, and I will see you guys in my next video.